The lyric content, honey, is not for any single-digit aged child to be listening to.
Not your average, please pardon me. But frankly, baby, I'm cocky. You want my sugar and me iced.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy. If you're new, what's up? What it do? And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top musical influences. I have my top 3, and I have like two more honorable mentions. So I guess altogether, top 5. Before I start the video, I know I did not finish out my plan of putting out the covers once a week. Long story short, I'm not inspired. I didn't like what I was coming up with. I felt like I was rushing. I felt like I wasn't giving y'all quality. And we've already talked about this in another video that's called Please Don't Hate Me. I think that's what it's called. That's what it said on the thumbnail. And yeah, I gotta give y'all quality. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to sleep at night knowing that I did that, you know? And what I was doing, it wasn't that. So we're just gonna go back to maybe once a month, twice a month for the covers. Just wanna put that out there, okay? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get right into this video. So first off, I wanna say these artists are in no particular order. I cannot choose. 1 second, it's one person, and the next second, it's the other. I can't choose, so this is not in any order. I'm not ranking them. It can go in any top 3, top 5 order. All right, so first person I have on my list is Toni Braxton. Honey, she's like the epitome of class, and that's just style-wise. So music-wise, first of all, I haven't heard a voice like hers growing up. Yes, I know she is compared to Anita Baker. They say Anita Baker is basically, you know, Toni Braxton, just an older version. And shout outs to Anita Baker because she's still fine. But with Toni, I just hadn't, in my young infancy self, I just hadn't heard a voice that was that deep and sultry and just good. She definitely made it okay for me to express my voice in a low register too, and it still feel comfortable for me. You know, when you're young, you don't want to sound like a boy, and she didn't have problems with that. You know what I'm saying? She was the sexiest woman with a very deep register, and I just like, oh, I love. Let's just start off with the fact that Babyface and Toni Braxton, I mean, that duo is still winning Grammys and putting out albums to this day. To this day. It's just, that's all I'm gonna say on that. The songs that definitely converted me into a fan, of course, Unbreak My Heart. That was like groundbreaking. Everybody loved that song. It was everywhere. Oh, there's so many. Oh my God, I'm thinking of all of them too. I'm gonna say I Love Me Some Him. That song was just so... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna start singing these songs because this video will be like 5 hours long. I will get copyrighted. I ain't got time. So, but the song that really made me be like, okay, you know what? Toni, that's my girl. That is Just Be a Man About It. Honey. Why you calling me? I said I'm not gonna do that. Don't do that, Tracy. Stop. Oh, to this day, oh, I love. And I love the simplicity of the video. Like, her style was so simple yet sexy, and I still feel like I emulate that still simplistic style. And thank you, Toni. Thank you, girl. Oh, I also wanted to mention You're Making Me High, that song. Okay, so here's the thing about that song, really quick. The lyric content, honey, is not for any single-digit aged child to be listening to. When I was singing that song, I knew it was a sexy song. The video was sexy, she was singing it sexy. I knew it was very sexy. I knew that I probably shouldn't be listening to this song around my parents or any elder of any type of form. What's really cool about that song is Toni doesn't always enunciate, so I can't imagine you touching my private parts. She said it like, So I never knew what she was saying. Half of that song, I didn't really know the lyrics. Luckily, my single digit ears didn't catch on to what was really going on in that song. All right, moving on. So we got Toni down. I got my notes down here because I will go off on a tangent. This is a subject I can talk about for years on end. So if I'm looking down, I apologize, but I just wanted to make sure I say what's important to say and then keep it moving. All right, let's move on. Next, we have Brandy. Yes, girl. Baby. I gotta stop. Brandy is just, first of all, the vocal Bible. We already know it. Argue with your mama, not me. Her voice is just, you know? Here's the thing about Brandy though. When I was a child, I hadn't seen anything like Brandy before. I know there were other teen acts and stuff like that, but Brandy was the first one I witnessed with my own bare eyes. She was the first one. She was a teen pop star, R&B pop star. And by pop, I meant more like popular. So she was like a teen popular R&B star. You know, I was doing it all. I remember watching an interview and Brandy saying she had no idea what that move was. I didn't either, but I was doing it with you, sis. Also, I remember one of my best friends, Sophia, she had a Brandy album on tape, cassette tape. And she would play it on the little radios. They had a little black radio. And I just remember she always left before I did to go home from the babysitters. And I never ever wanted her to leave because I just wanted to keep listening to the tape. First of all, Brandy made a song called Best Friend. I had best friends. My best friend introduced me to her album, okay? To this day, I think that's still my favorite Brandy song because it was just like, I have best, like I remember the first time relating to a song. I related, I connected. So that's one of the songs that definitely made me a fan. I also have Sitting Up in My Room. I had a room and I would sit in it and I would think about my crushes. I don't know, at that age, did I have crushes? I don't know, but if I didn't, I knew that maybe one day I would, and I would be sitting up in my room and thinking about you. But you know, my favorite video was Baby. She just looked cool. Like, that song felt more hip hop and like, why am I doing this? Hey. That song was a lot more like hip hop, so it made me feel like, you know what? Brandy is it, honey. She is it. She is it. All right, moving on. Next, I have Destiny's Child. And here's why. I remember minding my own business, you know, being in like my best friend's room because I got babysat at my best friend's home. I got introduced to R&B at my babysitter's house, which was my childhood best friend, Sabrina. She was my other childhood best friend, Sabrina's house. And she had an older sister who was 4 years older than us, so she was hip to like R&B and hip hop and all that stuff. So that was I grew up an only child, and going to my babysitter's house where my best friend, her older sister, lived, my world changed because of their household. So I just wanted to throw that out there in case I'm always saying my babysitter's house. Anyways, I remember being at their house, minding my business. Music videos are usually playing. The channel was always set to like the music channel, whichever one. We had plenty. We had a cornucopia. All of the like popular channels were catered to music. But yeah, minding my business, and a video comes on, and it's 4 beautiful girls. And then I notice they're with a Haitian. Not just any Haitian, okay? Not just any, the Haitian. The one that brought y'all the score. That Haitian. Wyclef Jean. And I was like,
I wonder what's going to happen.
and then I hear they setting it up. And they tick, 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 tick. So I'm like,
something's about to happen.
And then I hear Beyonce start singing, rapping, and I'm like, what is this? Who is this? What kind of sorcery?
Oh, I know you want me, I can see it in your eyes, but you keep on fucking with yourself on your mind.
You could do that? I never knew you could do that. I grew up in a Haitian household. In my house, in my actual house, Haitian music was always playing, okay? So I just want to say that. So if don't come for me saying,
oh, but before her, X, Y, and Z did it, and such did it.
I'm just saying, single digit age Tracy never heard anything like that. Didn't hear anybody singing that fast. And it making sense and it having melody at the same time and it just working. Once that song came out, they had me. No, No, No Part 1, which was the slow version, which was the original version. That song is a bop too. But here's the thing, I learned about the slower version when I had their second album, Writings on the Wall, which is by far their best album ever. Argue with your mama, not me. I wanna say the Writings on the Wall album was enhanced. So if you had an enhanced CD, what they would do is you would have the CD, it had the songs, you played it into your CD player, it works, right? But if you put it into your computer, sometimes it would just pop up, or you would like click a folder or something and you would see like some extra footage. And I wanna say on Writings on the Wall, it was enhanced because that's where I remember watching the No, No, No Part 1 video, and I would watch it over and over and over and over. I loved that video and song, the slow version and the fast version. Comment down below if you remember enhanced CDs, because I felt like there was a nice handful of CDs that were enhanced. Sometimes I wouldn't even know if they were enhanced, and I would pop it into my computer and it would just, The songs that converted me into a fan obviously was No, No, No Part 2 with Wyclef. And then the whole Writings on the Wall album, the whole thing, sis, was just, there was no bad song on that album. There was none. From top to bottom. All of it was fire, hot fire flames, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about Destiny Child. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, so I wanted to do a top 3 because I knew that I was gonna be talking a lot about the first 3 that I mentioned because I love them so much. So I'm gonna call these 2 my honorable mentions. I'm not gonna go too deep into them because I don't know how long this video even is yet. If I had to do a top 5, the last 2 in no particular order would be Mariah Carey and Janet Jackson. For me, Mariah Carey's voice obviously is unmatched as well. And what I liked about Mariah is also something that I also liked about Toni was their style was so simplistic. And I'm talking about 90s Mariah. I'm talking about when I got introduced to them. The song that really converted me into a fan for real was, there's a few, but I'm gonna say My All, because the production on that song, again, single digit Tracy had never heard a Spanish guitar in that form. I've never heard a Spanish guitar on no R&B record. And I was just like, again, you can do that? And it worked? And the video was so simple and it was just easy and it was just, I became a fan. And then Honey, and you know, she started getting with the Bad Boy Camp, you know, all of that. So Mariah Carey, definitely in my top 5. Second one is Janet Jackson. Janet, I mean, it's Janet, come on now. Performance-wise, as far as female, she was unmatched. The song that converted me into a 100% fan is, and to this day, I could listen to it over and over, I Get So Lonely, featuring Blackstreet. The video I saw, again, minding my own business, in the same exact place I discovered No, No, No Part 2. And that video comes on. I just remember, wanna break it down, break it down, break it down. Gonna break it down, break it down. First First of all, that breakdown is the one, that breakdown part is the part that made me say,
Okay, you got my vote. Here I am. Whatever you want, take it from me. What you want, my money? What you want, my time? You want my attention? You want my life? You want my soul? You can have it. It's fine. I don't need it anymore. Take it. Just take it.
the breakdown alone. The song was amazing on itself, but when they broke it down, and then, you know, Janet just went on to be even more of an icon and, you know, validated me giving my life away. Those are my top of all time music influences. I want to do more of these videos because I have so many other influences. Hopefully this wasn't too long, but like I said, I could talk about this all day. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Also follow me on Instagram at itracynicolette. It's the same as my YouTube, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
Your average, please body me.